Hey folks, happy Friday to you all. I hope that you've watched the other video. If you haven't, please watch this one first on leaky gut, what to do about it, how to reverse it. It's impossible to say what got you here in the first place. It's likely to be an accumulation of different things. We talked about this in the last video. Go watch it. In this video, we're going to be talking about what you can do to reverse leaky gut, to get those separations, those perforations in your gut lining all healed up. The first step is removing all of the inflammation causing foods that are in your diet. Now this may vary for different people, but generally there are certain foods which are more inflammatory than others, and they include things like nightshades, dairy, gluten, certain grains, maybe even soya, meat, fish, anything that is inflammatory, that's slow digesting, that may contain pathogens, parasites. You want to avoid those things. You want to remove those things from the diet for at least the space of 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. That's the first step. The second step is all about digestion, getting the best out of your food, getting your digestion to the point where it's the best it can possibly be relative to your genes. And so this can involve enzymes, this can involve better hydration, better movement, choosing foods that cause your digestion to be epic. And you've got to track this over time. You might not know what that system is for you. And one of the things I do with all of my long-term clients is we track food and we figure out what this plan is relative to your lifestyle. We figure out how to make digestion epic, because once digestion is working properly, you know then that food is being absorbed and assimilated when it should be, and it's not continuing to cause inflammation in the gut. Step number 3 is all about probiotics. And if you've used antibiotics in the past, or even if you haven't, even if you're just eating a regular diet, you may have been consuming some antibiotic matter through meats and dairies and stuff. Either way, you're likely to be in need of some repopulation of good bacteria in your gut. And this can be things like sauerkraut. This could also just be supplementary probiotics. It's not essential for everybody this phase, because eating good food over time encourages the growth of good bacteria anyway. Do you think bad gut bacteria is a probiotic deficiency? Of course not. It's all about diet, and long term you can do this, and you should do this long term without the need for probiotics. The final step in this process is rebuilding, repairing the gut lining through eating good food, and repairing your gut lining in the same way that you repair any other part of your body. Eat good food, eat good sources of carbohydrates and proteins and fats and hydration, and you move your body. But mainly it's about the food. It's the nutrients. Good nutrition builds good bodies. It's as simple as that. You are what you eat long term. The fat you eat is the fat you wear long term. The aggressive food you eat is the aggressive skin you wear long term, the aggressive gut lining you wear long term. So eating good foods and finding sustainability, really that is the 4th step and final step of repairing leaky gut, is making this thing sustainable for you. It's no good, I say this time and time again, it is no good if you've got the best diet in the world but you can only stick to it for 3 weeks. If you want to go ahead, do some paleo, do some ketogenic, vegan, eating lettuce and tomatoes and whatever, and nothing else, go ahead. But you will probably struggle and jump off the wagon and eat things that you're really not proud of. So building in sustainability early on in this process is important, and this is ultimately what sets you up for long-term permanent healing. So that's all I've got to say on leaky gut syndrome for now. If you've got any more questions, touch base with me somewhere on one of the social medias, or just send me an email, info@eczemahealing.org. Videos again as of next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday as usual. Stay tuned for those. If there's any topics you want me to cover in particular, leave your comments down below. I'll see you very soon.